Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I bring you a small but mighty modular building that's ridiculously budget-friendly. I found it over at barweir.com for just $24.21. Yep, that's right. $24 for over 1,600 pieces. That's not a deal, that's practically daylight robbery, but like in a good way. This set is part of Exmorc's modular series and comes with a 2-in-1 design, just like those shampoo bottles that claim to wash and condition your hair at the same time. Except this one actually delivers. Let's kick things off with the instruction manual. Since it's a 2-in-1 build, you'll find instructions for both versions in the same booklet. The layout is clear, the steps are well paced, and the color distinctions are easy on the eyes. They even include 2 extra pieces to help you avoid confusing similar colors. Very thoughtful. Now, I went with Build One, mostly because it takes up less space and fits neatly into a corner of my city. This version has numbered bags. Praise the brick gods. The second build, not so lucky. If you go that route, prepare to dive headfirst into a sea of unnumbered bags, hunting for that one tiny tile. Brave souls only. It also comes with this LED lighting system, a tiny Lego-style brick with wires sticking out. It's a cool addition, but here's the catch. It's not USB powered. It uses button batteries instead. So unless you want to manually switch on each building in your city every night, like you're running a festival, it's not super practical. Also, the wires are kind of out in the open, which can mess with the aesthetics. All right, here it is fully built. Let's take a tour starting from the ground floor. We've got some fuel pumps. The first in my entire city. I feel like I just unlocked a new feature in SimCity. No stickers in this set, by the way. Everything is printed, yes, printed pieces. That alone earns its serious points. You'll also find a motorbike, a trash can, and a staircase that leads up to the next floor. Inside the ground level, we've got some fun little builds. Oil canisters, a tire lift operated with a simple gear mechanism, and a tire changing machine in the back. It's official. My city now has its first repair shop. Dreams do come true. The garage door even opens smoothly upwards using a tiny tire as a handle. Very clever. Upstairs, things take a turn. No more motor oil. Now it's all about food? Yep, the first floor is a restaurant. There's a bird, bottle builds made from transparent bricks, tables, chairs. Everything you need for a functional little eatery. Now let's move to the top floor, which is pretty simple. But the window technique used here was a bit different and quite interesting to build. There's even a cat chilling at the top of the stairs. Every good modular building needs a random animal somewhere, right? This floor houses a small shop. Inside, we've got newspapers, printed lollipop tiles, some nice shelving, and what I think is an ice cream machine. Either that or a futuristic espresso machine. I'll let your imagination decide. On the very top of the building, there's a sign that says S-Cars with an arrow and tire pointing down to the garage. It's a charming touch and ties the whole thing together. And of course, each floor is modular and easy to detach, so you can access the interiors with ease. While I show you how easy it is to dismantle, and a few details. And since this is Mini-M Stories, how about a little backstory? Maybe this whole building originally belonged to the garage owner, but business got tough and he had to rent out the upper floors, first to a restaurant, then to a shop. Because nothing says urban zoning like burgers over brake fluid and a lollipop stand on top of a mechanic's workshop. Totally logical, right? Totally. I mean, imagine the poor delivery guy having to lug crates up all those stairs to the shop at the top. I hope he has good insurance. But what's your version of the story? Tell me in the comments. I'd love to hear your take. Well, let's get down to the pros and cons because I always try to give my opinion. Pros, the price. 1,637 pieces for just over $24. That's less than a fancy sandwich in some cities. Piece quality and instructions. Surprisingly solid for a non-Lego set. 2-in-1 build. Great for replayability or creative customization. Working elevator, functional and fun. More of this, please. And no stickers. This is always a big plus. Cons, no minifigures. Not a deal breaker, but they would have added some life. Open back. Nice for playability, but not ideal for display in a dense city. I'm planning to close mine off with removable walls so it fits better in my brick city setup. Sure, it's not perfect. It could use more polish, more details, maybe a splash of personality in the upper floors. But again, for this price, it's honestly amazing. By the way, there's a discount code in the description that gets you 14% off. It supports the channel and saves you a few bucks. Win-win. And that's all. If you enjoyed this review, please give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, happy building.